And we went up, caught the lift. There was an elevator to take us up to the 22-meter level where we were working on what was called the spray floor. And we went up there and we established the level in that tank. We then established the flow through that heated pipeline. And we could see the sprayer spraying. And we thought, excellent. We've done it again. Just like before. Let's go and report our good news to our colleagues back down in the control room and broadcast our success once again. And as we were about to leave, suddenly, Paul George, he was one of the project engineers on the job, he said, hey guys, look at that. And you could see the spray pattern suddenly started like shrinking and started shriveling up, drizzling and dribbling, and suddenly it died completely. Hey, this wasn't supposed to happen. It didn't happen before. Oh, isn't it just so frustrating? Blockages? Isn't it just the worst? Anything getting stuck? Stuff getting stuck is just the worst. Anyway, we had a little huddle around the pipeline, thought through some possible causes of the obvious blockages we were suffering in this pipeline, came up with some solutions as to how we can prevent these blockages from occurring, worked late into the night to make sure that all the changes that we required were implemented just the way we required them to be implemented. Back early the next morning, back with the paperwork, up those stairs, down that roadway, past those other two success stories, up the elevator to the spray floor, established the level again, established the flow, better, but it happened again. Isn't it just the most stressful thing when your whole program starts now sliding out? Isn't this the worst? The pressure starts building, doesn't it? It's absolutely stressful. I just simply hate it when plans just go awry and things don't go according to plan. So another late night, more changes, better, and this went on and on, day after day, night after night, until by the end of the week, I just wanted my bed. I'd had enough. And my wife, I knew, had organized a candlelit dinner for the end of that week, that evening. She suspected already that she thought that I'd actually had a girlfriend on the side. She was convinced because I was having all these late nights and spending so much time away from home. She was going to try and rekindle our relationship, she thought was required. And I could just almost smell that food that I knew she was serving that night. And what we decided to do was we had a meeting and we said, look, what we really need to do is we need to give all the changes that we'd implemented a chance, really to feed their effect through so that we can actually give the plant a chance to actually just do what we've designed it to do. And we thought what we'll do is we'll have an early night, go home, catch up with our families for the first time in a long time, catch up on our sleep, have a good meal instead of all these overtime meals, and we'd come back refreshed the next morning, and by that stage we felt that the plant would have cleared itself. So that was the plan. So we gathered all our things, went back down there, caught the elevator down, walked down that roadway, went into the control room, and these two blokes, the process foreman, first line supervisor, or team leader, whatever you might like to call him these days, and his senior operator, his senior hands-on man, were in a big argument, a big political debate, because politics was a hot topic in that place in those days. And eventually I said to the guys, can we just have your attention here for a minute? Stop trying to solve the country's problems. Let's just try and focus on the company's problems for a while. Stop worrying about the politics. Let's think about the plant for a bit. And they eventually gave us their attention and they agreed with our plan. They said, have a good evening, enjoy your meal, enjoy your families. We'll see you in the morning.